Where Hawaii Eats is brought to you by the Honolulu Star Advertisers Dining Out, Cisco Hawaii, Outrigger Hotels and Resorts, Gather Federal Credit Union, Royal Sonesta Kaua'i Resort, JN Automotive Group, Kauai Visitors Bureau, and Red Knot Hawaii. Welcome to Where Hawaii Eats. We are at beautiful Kauai at the Royal Sonesta Kaua'i Resort. General Manager Paul Toner. You're going to remember him from the Marriott Kauai, is that correct?
Yes.
Kauai Marriott, and he's still the face of this hotel. Let's take a tour and head over to Kukui. So it's still going to be called Kukui's.
Yes. And the Kukui's restaurant, we're going to do some renovations with that restaurant in 2023, as well as alpacas. We're going to be moving the sushi bar up to the gazebos overlooking our beautiful 26,000 square foot swimming pool.
Wow, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah. So really a lot of refresh is going to take place.
No, that's exciting.
It really
This is a gathering place for many people. I mean, there's been events here. I mean, there's been so many wonderful community events here, so it will still continue as Royal Sonesta.
Absolutely. So when Heminer designed the property, he did it with the big reveals. So coming down the escalator, then the reveal coming down here. Before, there was white stallions and a big reflecting pond. Didn't represent Kauai very well. So when the last management company and ownership came in, we decided to make it a 2.5 acre reflecting pond, as well as landscaping. So it's a beautiful botanical garden. People from the cruise ships and locals come here, take a look. My daughter got married out in the garden.
Oh my God.
So it really is a beautiful place.
No, it is. It's so tranquil. You feel like you're actually in another place, another world. It's so gorgeous. So Kukui's chef is, so there was a chef, it's the same chef that was at Kukui's.
Yes, so Chef Ray, worked here ever since we opened as the Kauai Marriott and also the Royal Sonesta. And he was a sous chef, so he's been elevated to the executive sous chef. And focusing on a lot of his local cuisines that he grew up with, Filipino heritage, but spent a lot of time in the Middle East.
Wow, okay.
So whether in Jordan or in Dubai, some great experiences there.
Well, I'm very excited to try some of the great things. Let's head over to the restaurant. Tom Hilson, you're the Vice President of Loans here at Gather Federal Credit Union. Can you tell me there's a very exciting offer for credit card members, especially for restaurants?
Yes, so we will be offering bonus points on our Visa Platinum, double points at all restaurants on Kauai, and then on our Visa Signature, 3% cash back instead of our normal 2% cash back.
And how long is this offer good for?
The months of March and April, so March 1st through April 30th.
For this 2022?
Yes.
Wow, so what if so who can actually partake in this promo?
So anyone who lives, works, or worships on Kauai is eligible to become a member of Gather Federal Credit Union. And then you would apply for a credit card. You can apply both for your account and your credit card on our website, www.gatherfcu.org.
Wow, that's an amazing offer.
Yeah.
It's a great way to give back to the restaurant community as well.
Yeah, so any restaurant on Kauai for the months of March and April will get the bonus points and the bonus cash back.
Wow, this is so great for the restaurants. Thank you guys for doing that.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us involved with this.
That's exciting.
Yes.
Welcome back. We're at Kukui's restaurant, and this is an amazing spread. Like, Paul, how does this happen?
Well, Anne, whenever you decide to come over here, we put it all out for you so you can have an absolutely wonderful time. But no, this is something that we put together by reservation and request. We've had a lot of people have engagements set up this way, anniversaries and so forth. So you're just part of the restaurant, but we just make a little spot for you in front of the beautiful fire pit, and you can enjoy the sound of the ocean right behind us.
It's amazing. Yeah. This is, you have the ocean back here. You have the amazing pool over here,
Yeah.
and you have fire,
Yes.
and it's like white cloth table service. It's crazy.
Well, the only thing that makes it better is our beautiful food and our great wine
Okay.
and fantastic company.
Speaking of the food,
Yes.
what is Chef Ray going to prepare today?
Well, I don't want to steal Chef Ray's thunder, so I'm going to have him come out and describe his dishes.
Okay.
But what he really does is he's got a lot of experience. He's started out actually in the Middle East and has been in Amman, Jordan, has been in Dubai. And we've had him here since we opened up the hotel many years ago. And we had that brand change that we mentioned just briefly. And he just does a fantastic job. He uses the herb garden, which is right there. So occasionally have to grab a couple herbs,
That's amazing.
throw it in a fresh dish, and just treat our guests and our owners to an unbelievable meal.
The other thing is there's 5 fun facts about this property.
Yes,
Okay, the only escalator on Kauai.
that's correct.
Okay, what are the other 4?
Well, the longest escalator in all of Hawaii,
And the only one.
and the only one.
Okay.
Okay. And the largest building in Kauai. So in Kauai, you can only build as tall as a palm tree. Fortunately, we have 10-story palm trees that are out here, and we have 10-story towers, but the largest buildings here. We have the largest freeform swimming pool, so it's 26,000 square feet. About 1 million gallons of water that fill that pool, and it is also heated. So when you're looking at coming out in the wintertime, this is the place to come.
It's not so bad.
Yes. And I guess the last fact is we've had a lot of movies that are filmed right outside. Between Raiders of the Lost Ark, you have actually an airplane that comes in, the ball that starts out there, and Jurassic Park was filmed here, as well as Pirates of the Caribbean.
So lots of movies. Wow.
Lots of movies.
Those are incredible. It doesn't matter who is running the hotel. Doesn't matter if it's a Marriott or Royal Sonesta. These are 5 very valid reasons to always come here, because that's pretty amazing.
Absolutely, but the people that work here make the biggest difference.
And they're always still going to be here. So
Yes.
you have people that have been here for years.
Yes, yes. Actually, the majority of our staff has been here well over 25 years. But we've had some of our associates started, when they were 8 years old. Cabana had just retired, and he was lighting torches here, and his father, on the beach.
Wow.
Yes. So it really is history. And what happens with us here at this property is we have family that continue to come. So we have multiple generations that have worked here. So we are the preferred employer on the island, and that's why we have such excellent service.
That is so good to know. And I think people that have been here for many years, because you do a lot of community events, you do have a lot of great wine tastings and things like that. So we're happy to see that coming back.
Absolutely.
Let me show you one of our new rooms. What the design team did is they really wanted to keep the culture with the Polynesian print, with the Hawaiiana, but yet keep it like a neutral palette so that it can really pull in a lot of the colors from Kauai, the greens and the blues and the ocean. So it's a modern look. It's still got your Hawaiiana, and we're really excited about having this new product.
So we started out with having the Rumbauer come out. So the entire vintner came out and introduced this at a private wine dinner that we had down here in Kukui's. We had about 45 people, and it was a beautiful 6-course dinner that Chef Ray put together. Since that was so successful, we've actually added it to our menu, and these are the specialty dinners we have now. It's a 4-course wine dinner that's paired with our different dishes. And each one, whether it's the Chardonnay, whether it's the Cabernet, whether it's the Zinfandel, or whether it's the port that you finish up. And I have to say, the Rumbauer Zinfandel, and I'm a cab guy, is absolutely fantastic. It's a beautiful wine. It's won many awards. So what we've done is we're bringing them back, and we've done it in the banquet department. So it's more of the local clientele that come here, as well as those that are staying in the hotel, get to interact in a banquet setting and be able to be in a private atmosphere to really enjoy the different wines.
That's so nice. All these gatherings are coming back.
Yes.
So how do people find out about the wine dinners?
Well, usually on the radio. So we have 2 major radio stations, and they read the news on the radios. Yes, so he starts out with what's hot on the Star Advertiser.
That's right.
Especially your column.
Dining out, right?
Dining out, yes. So we promote that as well as in TGI, so the Garden Isle. And It's very easy by word of mouth. We only have 72,000 people that live on this island.
That's it?
That's it. So we could fit everybody in Aloha Stadium. And that's kids, grandparents, everything. That's another fun-filled fact for you.
Animals?
Animals? Yeah. Well, I don't know about animals. We have a lot of wild animals here.
There's a lot of animals here, a lot of animal lovers.
Well, a lot of roosters.
A lot of chickens.
Yes, there are. Not on the menu, though. Aloha, chef. What do you have for us tonight?
What I have for tonight, we have the appetizer ahi poke bowl. And the ingredients of that, we have that kawakami and sriracha aioli. And also there is a mix. Herbs on top, carrots and red beets. The second one, I have that opaka-paka with the vegetable ragu, mashed potato, and green oil. And the next one, I have the prime rib, and also roasted asparagus and mashed potato in there. And the last one, there is a guava barbecue kalua pork griot sandwich with the French fries.
Wow,
Absolutely.
that looks amazing. So wait, your prime rib never runs out, right?
Never runs.
Never runs out here.
Never runs out. It's always be there.
Oh, wow.
Actually, that prime rib created by our GM and become a
Who's your GM?
pork toner. Pork toner. So he the one created that pauhana during Marriott time, and then now we continue because of the demand of our guests.
Wow.
They always come back and asking for that.
Well, I love that you guys listen to your guests, and I love that you take care of your customers.
We always do.
Well, thank you very much, Chef.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you.
Okay, now we have to eat this.
I know.
So
What's
we-
nice about the prime rib is a 10-ounce prime rib. So a lot of times when you go to the prime rib buffets, you overeat, and then you have that food coma, and you don't want to eat again and go out again for the next 2 or 3 days. 10 ounces is absolute perfect.
Really?
Amount, yeah.
It looks really good.
And if you can't eat it all, you take it home. Next day,
Even
prime rib
better.
loco moco.
You have all the answers. Okay, so
try.
what should we start with?
I think we have to do the poke bowl.
Okay. So this is, wow, fresh caught fish. Local fish.
Yes. And then what we have, this is for dinner as well as we have at lunch. So it's a beautiful dish when you have by the pool. Isn't that great?
This is very good.
And as Chef said, he grabs some of his local herbs that he grows here.
This is amazing. This is so good. Wow. It's only going to get better.
It really is.
So the next journey would be what?
I think now if we would stay in the lunch theme, we do this and then we do the brioche, which would be fantastic.
Okay. So this is on the lunch menu.
This is on lunch, but we also can get this for dinner.
You can get it for dinner.
Yeah.
You can pretty much get anything you want here.
Yes. What's also nice is we have basically in-room dining, and you can order that for takeout.
Okay.
So whatever, and we have the staples in there, so it's breakfast and lunch.
So breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Breakfast,
what
lunch,
are the
dinner.
hours at Kukui's?
Kukui's we start at 7 in the morning, and we go to 11, and then we start again at noon. I'm sorry, 7 to 10, then 11 until 10 o'clock at night.
So open for breakfast, 7 to 10, close for an hour.
Yes.
Then 11 o'clock you start your lunch service and you're open right through.
Yes.
Do you have a happy hour?
We do. It usually is from 3 until 5.
Every day?
Every day.
And
But
what-
it fluctuates by season too.
okay.
We take a look. The one thing about the resorts is during the wintertime, it's more couples that come in. And then during the summer months, it's just crazy with the families.
Really?
Yeah, so at that time, actually, believe it or not, a 26,000 square foot swimming pool is full with people.
What?
Yeah.
This is very good. There's pineapple in here.
Of course.
This is so good. Very good. So all these dishes are Chef Ray's recipes.
Yes.
He can concoct what he wants. He wants to create something.
Whatever he wants to do.
He wants a new menu item, he puts it on the menu.
Yes. Yeah.
I love that.
And what it does is keeps us fresh.
That's
Because you
great.
take a look, because, there's not that many dining options on Kauai
Yeah.
that have this beautiful setting.
Yeah.
So you have to keep it fresh.
And everyone's looking for open air right now.
Absolutely.
And then you have this huge area to be able to satisfy that.
Yes.
So we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to attack the prime rib.
Sounds like fun. Cheers.
And we're back, and we're going to attack the fish first before the prime rib. The opaka-paka. That's beautifully done.
Oh, absolutely. This is when I first came to Hawaii. This was the fish that I actually fell in love with. Oh, absolutely. You know, nice like pink snapper.
It's beautifully cooked.
Oh.
And it's a beautiful piece of meat too.
Yes.
Fish.
The aioli sauce is just to die for. Let me put a little bit of that on for you. Try not to mess up our table.
I know, you just don't want to like, it's so beautifully presented, you don't want to mess up the plate. Okay.
What do you think?
I have not had a bad meal here. This is very good.
Yeah.
And goes good with the Rumbauer Chardonnay.
Oh, that's my wife's favorite. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, it's too bad Mara couldn't be here today.
She's living vicariously through you.
Okay.
One more main dish.
I've been waiting for the prime rib.
I have to say that this is the dish that sets this resort apart from anybody else on the island, as well as on the islands.
That's the sixth thing.
That is the sixth thing. The prime rib and the seasoning we put on the crust of this is absolutely to die for. A little bit of jus. You want a little potato? You want the whole works?
I think I have to experience all of it, the whole experience, and the asparagus, and the mushroom. Like, wow, everything's so thoughtfully put together.
And here.
And a cherry tomato.
And a cherry tomato. There you go.
Well, this is all locally sourced.
Yes. What do you think?
Wow. I think you guys will be in business for a long time.
I think so.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And this is available every day?
Every day?
Every day. Prime rib is on the menu every day.
Yes. But the big thing for us, the Friday night is the prime rib dinner. So where you do get the 10 ounces, it's the special during that time frame. We've gone away from those big seafood and prime rib buffets where you just overeat. Mm-hmm. And it's always a challenge from a restaurant to continue to make some money with the higher cost of food.
Yeah.
But this hit the right market.
No, you're right. It's well done. Makes sense with the size. Mm-hmm. A little bit of everything.
Yes.
That's perfect.
You pair that with your date, your wife, your spouse, with opaka-paka. You have surf and turf. It's an absolutely fantastic
and
evening.
And Rumbauer Zinfandel.
You have to wash it down with something really good.
And what is the price of the prime rib?
It's $42.
That's pretty good.
In this day and age, it's extremely reasonable. Mm-hmm. And again, the best prime rib on the island. And I'd go against any restaurant on Oahu. So we'll take chef.
Oh,
we'll go over a little competition for all those other chefs that are out there.
Let's do that.
We'll take it on. Yes.
Okay, that'll be season 5.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes.
So website?
Beach Chef Ray. That's the
Beach Chef Ray. I love it.
Yeah.
What's the website?
What's the website? Is royalsonesta.com.
And then you can find out information about Kukui's on the website?
Yes, you just have to look at sonesta.com, look up Kukui's from the Kauai, and then just bring you right down here. It shows our different menus, it shows our specials. So whether it's the wine dinner, with special occasions, whether it's Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Everything under the sun that you guys offer for dining.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Paul, for doing the show. Thank you for sharing what Royal Sonesta Kauai is. We are so excited that it's basically the same, just a new name.
A new name?
That's it. Cheers.
Change it a little bit, upgrade.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Change is good.
Change is good.
Change is good. Thank you for
being here.
watching Where Hawaii Eats. Where Hawaii Eats is brought to you by the Honolulu Star Advertisers Dining Out, Cisco Hawaii, Outrigger Hotels and Resorts, Gather Federal Credit Union, Royal Sonesta Kaua'i Resort, JN Automotive Group, Kauai Visitors Bureau, and Red Knot Hawaii.